On to our final topic, John, and it's Thalapathy Vijay to do a straight Telugu film. This is coming in from, now it's either sci-fi or sci-fi.com.
I think it's, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. I don't know if it's just a play on words for sci-fi there, but I'm not sure. But earlier today, when was this? This was on the 3rd, so it was today. So It was earlier today. A few leading Telugu movie portals have reported that Thalapathy Vijay has signed a straight Telugu film to be directed by Vamshi Paid a Pally.
How cool does the guy look?
Yeah, he's cool as
no one sports a pair of sunglasses like Thalapathy.
Of Thosa and Maharishi fame. Now, when we asked sources, not us, them, close to the actor, told us, we've not got leads, told us that a few leading Telugu production houses are in talks with Vijay for a bilingual, which will be directly made in Tamil, but he wouldn't be signing a direct Telugu film. Reports also say that Dil Raju wants Vamishi to direct Vijay, as he is said to have fetched an appointment from the actor. Wow. We also hear that Miri movie makers have also already initiated talks to do a straight Tamil film with Vijay. Both the production houses are ready to pay a huge remuneration to the actor. Vijay is currently on a break after completing the first schedule of his next film with director Nelson and Sun Pictures. John, in this kind of scenario, the person that holds all the ace cards here is Thalapathy Vijay.
Yes.
But if you're going and you know you want him to sign up to a strictly Telugu film, that's a big coup, isn't it?
It is. Stephen, look, I don't know enough about Telugu cinema. Obviously, we've just dipped our toes into it. I think Prabhas is Telugu. I think Allu Arjun may or may not be a Telugu sort of actor. So I know it's South Indian, but I know it's a completely different industry, and I don't want to even remotely stick my foot in it by trying to say it's Collywood, Tollywood. I don't know what it is. But it's intriguing to see him step out his comfort zone and do something out with Tamil Nadu. I know he's loved there, rightly so. He's a great actor with great charisma. We've watched tons upon tons of his dance numbers, his movies now. We've seen quite two. We're about to do more this week, very, very soon indeed. So I know that he's a very good actor and he can bring up the standard of some average fare, which was the case in Sarkar. And I'm going to come out and say it was average, it was mixed as hell, but he was good. So it's intriguing to see him maybe stepping out of that comfort zone and doing. There was talk of him doing a pan-Indian movie, wasn't there, Stephen? He was working, and I think I spoke the other week about him working with a famous Telugu actor. He was wanting to work with him. I can't recall who the hell it was now because my memory's not that good. Sadly, I've got the wilted brain of a 90-year-old at times. But he was toying with the idea of working with this Telugu actor, I'm pretty damn sure. So it's something he has been toying with. I'd be intrigued to see this guy in anything, man. I want to see him work with Prabhas in a pan-Indian movie or something like that. I think he deserves to be at that standard. Whether he wants to, Stephen, we get a comment about one of the ones we reacted to, and they says it was a big flop. I think it was back in 2010 or something, and they tried to write his career off.
That's right.
He was scared. He was scared. Basically saying he was done. So I wonder if he's a little bit nervous about doing anything a little bit bigger than what he's doing.
Comfort,
I mean, like Stephen Master was massive during the pandemic era, but I do wonder if he's a little bit wary, I should say, of maybe stepping into a different industry and doing what in case he gets panned and they start trying to write him off again.
I don't know, John. I think
may be completely wrong.
Look at it that way. I think they see him as a massive pull. I also think they see him and his fan base, which is absolutely. I've not seen anything like this probably since Beatlemania. And I'm not. That's not understating it, John. I think just the amount of following this guy has is phenomenal. I'm
currently looking up Vamshi, Stephen. He's Tollywood. Tollywood hit director Vamshi, so it is Tollywood. I was right. Collywood is Tamil Nadu, I'm pretty damn sure. Tollywood is clearly Telugu. So I'm looking Vamsi up. I'm trying to find out what his body of work is to see if I recognise any. I think the chances are we probably haven't, Stephen.
Bahubali, the beginning.
Has he done Bahubali?
Is
that no S.S. Rajamouli?
No, sorry, that was the top rated Telugu movies.
Alright.
But if you actually go to his work, if he's
there we go. We'll see if we can recognise any, if we've maybe reacted to a trailer or something. Sadly, I think it's a lot of Tamil Nadu stuff in Bollywood that
he goes back a long way though, John.
He does go back a long way, so he's clearly a very established director, man. He's clearly respected on some level. If they're trying to get him into work with Thalapathy. They clearly trust the guy's body of work and that he can handle it. Is there any talk of who he's potentially working with on this, Stephen? Does it mention names? Because I did speak about a potential Telugu collaboration a couple of weeks back.
No.
And I'm intrigued if it's the same.
I don't think he's got any worries in terms of stepping out his comfort. I don't like to say stepping out his comfort zone. This guy is in a hell of a position at the moment, John. He can do what he wants.
Stephen, he goes to filmmakers and pitches ideas. Yeah. He is the driver now. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio in India.
There's not many actors out there that can do that, John.
He has his own production company, Leo. He decides what he's doing. That's what Thalapathy does. He goes to the directors and picks them. So that's the level he's at. So if they're trying to pitch a director meeting, I don't know if it's maybe going to work, because I think he wants to do his own thing, and rightly so. He's earned the right.
That's it, yeah, exactly.
But Steve, I ain't got much more to say about it. I'll be very intrigued to find out how that's going to go, how Thalapathy fares if he steps out. I don't want to say he steps out. I don't know enough about his career. He may have stepped out of Tamil Nadu and done other things. He may have done pan-Indian stuff. I'm just not aware of it. So I don't want to sit here from an uneducated position and say, oh, he's a little bit scared to go out. I'm not fucking saying that. I don't know enough about the actor. He may have stepped out and made millions of pounds, man. So if I'm wrong, you can come at me, man. I'll take the absolute slap down. It's absolutely fine. Educate me, man.
The guy in the blue and red shirt.
Yes, the guy in the blue and red. The Bayern shirt. Yeah. The Bayern München. I love Bayern. I'm a Celtic man, but I love Bayern as well. But look, that's going to round up our show. What is your thought?